Okay guys, it's a new vlog. I'm gonna try to vlog every week of the fall and winter. That's the plan, so this is the beginning of the vlog. My skin is not doing great today, so that's annoying. But anyway, this is the outfit today. It's a white Calvin Klein, no, not Calvin Klein. I always say that about this. It's Ralph Lauren. It's a white Ralph Lauren t-shirt, Ralph Lauren belt, and then my Calvin Klein jeans, and then my old Gringo boots. I know the lighting is not that great either because the weather's just been overcast. The hurricane came through last week, so this is just still the remaining clouds, I guess, from that. But anyway, and then I'm wearing my red Brooklyn bag. Okay, let's go. It's Monday morning. I'm watching a live stream of a girl in Ireland, in Dublin. That's very fun. Let me turn the car on. I've just got to get going, go to work. I'll show you my outfit later, probably at lunchtime. Yeah, I'm wearing this little cardigan, like cashmere lady jacket cardigan type thing from J. Crew. My first time wearing it out. I bought it in the summer when they were doing the like summer sale because they were trying to sell the items, or was this a part of the collection of the late summer collection, or was it the spring collection? No, this might have been spring actually. Sorry. Who cares really? I think it was a spring collection actually. But I got it around that time, I guess. I don't remember. I've got to go. But I will catch up with you in a moment. Probably at lunchtime. So, see you then. Okay guys, I'm going to show you my outfit. But I have to, I think I have a better spot to show my outfits. So, hold on. So this spot's better, but we have these poles here. I told you already, J. Crew, cashmere, like, it's like a lady jacket, like cardigan. And then my same old on the bottom is the Calvin Klein jeans, and Freebird boots. Let's see if you can see from there. Okay guys, I can finally film in the house again because Carter, I think you saw in the last vlog, was it? I don't think it was this vlog. She had a leg brace on. It was because she had her ACL surgery. She tore her other ACL. You won't know what I'm talking about, but she tore her ACL years ago in one of her knees, and then she tore the other ACL in the other knee about maybe a month ago now at this point. Time flies by. It's insane. I know everybody says that, but it's really true. At least for me, I can't keep up with life. I'm getting better though. I don't know if it's because I'm 26, so I'm, you know, my brain is apparently fully developed, but I'm better at keeping up with life. But definitely, it still goes by way faster than I can even. I just don't even notice that it's happening. Anyway, boring conversation. So she tore her other ACL. So she had to have surgery. Now it's been 2 weeks since her surgery. So she was at the house, and she was at the house every single day for the past 2 weeks. So I wasn't able to film. I don't like filming with people in the house. So I just didn't really film a lot of TikToks either that I usually do. I usually film in the house. But anyway, let me catch you up on a few things. It's October 1st, which means to me that it's actually the start of fall, officially. And I know that I told you I'm doing one vlog per week. So this is like October vlog number 1. Vlogtober, if you will. What can I update you on? I've talked about my savings jars a few times, and I want to probably do an individual video about that. To talk about all of my budgeting, lay it out. It's a low buy. It's debt-free journey. So I'll talk about that in a separate video, I think. and not today. Besides that, I have my everything list, which I said I was going to talk about, which is just a list of pretty much every major goal that I'm working towards and medium-sized goals as well. So it's all laid out from like paying off my debts, moving out, to meeting the man that will be my husband, having kids, having a house, having a dream job of sorts, like owning a bookshop or working in a museum or a gallery, going back to school to study art history, studying art conservation, stuff like that. Like things that are like in my mind, and owning a chateau in France. I don't know, like random dreams, big goals, medium goals, and it's all laid out in like from short-term window of like in the next year, next 2 years, to going beyond that, obviously having children, having a job that would maybe be a retirement type of job, like owning a gallery would be like a kind of like when I'm 40, 50, 60, you know, like maybe that's the type of thing I'd like to do. So it's just kind of so that I can keep my mind in the right direction and have my priority list. And you got to kind of think about these things. You don't have to. You can just float through life and not think about where you're going. But I like to have something to hope for and a goal to work towards. And I think in the end, I will get to something. And I've talked about this a lot on my channel. I've talked about this going back, honestly, since the beginning of my channel. But I've talked about, you know, my goals every year. I usually do a video about that. I don't think this year I set out many goals, except for I did create the everything list, but I don't think I really talked about it. But I know last year, I think I tried to not make goals. I think that was my whole thing last year was I don't want to have goals to work towards. I just want to work on myself and let things happen as they should and will. But I've reformed my goals, but you know, it's ebbs and flows like this. Anyway, there's that. I want to start The Artist's Way again, or at some point. I didn't even start it, but I read a bit of it. I want to do this at some point, but I haven't really explained to you guys that the Artist Glow Up Challenge. Let's just talk about it real quick. I'll talk about it. Okay. The Artist Glow Up that I came up with. I did not do any of it, and I stopped reading all the books because what did happen? Honestly, TikTok started to take off. I started to get engaged in that. What else happened? I don't really remember because work is getting easier for me. I'm not as overwhelmed with work anymore, so I can't use that as an excuse. I've been really busy with TikTok, but not because I have to, but just because I've enjoyed adding that into my daily kind of focus, I guess, like always thinking about posting a video. And it's kind of become second nature for me now. I don't feel like it's a lot of work. It's getting easier because for a while I was really like pumping out the videos on TikTok and it was my main focus. Now I'm like, I can kind of chill a bit. Reading, I just haven't been doing a lot of reading. I'm trying to finish Pride and Prejudice, but I put a pause on it and then I was reading, I don't have it with me right now, or actually it's in the other room. I'm currently reading, I think it's called Simple Passion by Annie Ernaux. I'm almost done with that, which is just like literally a tiny, tiny book. But I've kind of pivoted away from the Artist Glow Up idea, and because the whole plan was that I started it in like May. I said I was going to start it in May, and it was supposed to go until October. Like I was supposed to be done this month, but I did none of it. I don't remember what happened. I don't know why I stopped. But for one, that's what it was. I read a part of this, right? And this whole thing is every day you write in your journal. So there's the morning pages that you're supposed to write at least 1 or 2 pages, I think, of just stream of consciousness type of stuff every morning. So there's that. And then there's the artist date, I think, that every week you're supposed to do some kind of activity with yourself alone. You're not supposed to go with friends or family or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. You're not supposed to do anything with anybody else. It's supposed to be just you. You take yourself on a date of art stuff, art focus, research, going to a museum, doing something creative, something inspiring. I don't know, anything that's like creatively engaging, and it's supposed to be just you. And I didn't feel like I was ready to do that yet. So that's what happened. All of it. I wasn't ready to do it. It's all coming back to me. Okay. So what happened was, I think in the spring, okay, I went full time at this job. I don't want to ramble too much about this. It's boring. I started full time at this job, like as an official employee a year ago. Okay. October. October of last year, 2023. Remember how I mentioned that time goes by way faster for me than I'm able to like keep up with? So I was so overwhelmed this time last year when I became a full employee because of the events that I had to plan because I do the trade shows. This time around, it's easier for a lot of reasons that I won't go into, but I've also gotten better at handling it. So, and the logistics and understanding and planning for it, all that. So now I feel a lot better than I did this time last year. Okay. But by like through winter, we had that big show in January, and then it was the come down in the spring, and I was still overwhelmed because we had so many events on the list for the year that were planned. Then sometime in the summer, they cut back on most of the events and just like cut them because of saving money and things like that. So that took some weight off of my shoulders. But in the spring, I was still stressing. And to be completely honest, I still didn't know how to balance my life and my health with working a 9 to 5, like a regular job, like an office job, Monday through Friday. I didn't know how to balance taking care of myself, okay? Let alone doing creative projects. So that's why I put a pause on the Artist Way and the Artist Glow Up, I mean. But that's both Artist Way and Artist Glow Up. I put a pause on it because I was like, you know what? Okay, I don't even get to work early enough to write a morning page. I go into work later than I'm supposed to. And I don't wake up early enough to write morning pages. I don't wake up early enough to get to the office when I'm supposed to be there. So I can't write morning pages. Now, I maybe could in the office when I get there, except for the fact that there is somebody else who works with me in my office, if you know what I mean. Like in the same room with me, there's somebody in my department. So I can't be like writing in my journal and like have somebody be like, what are you, like, clearly you're not working. So I would like to do morning pages at the office, but I don't think I can. And then the artist date thing, I was just like, I can't even keep up with organizing and cleaning my room and just everything I couldn't keep up with. I know this all sounds like crazy and it's all first world problems, but I was like, I can't do all the things that I need to do on the weekends, let alone have time for the artist date. Okay. So I want to not talk about this too much, but that's just what happened. I was like, I can't even keep up. And I felt like I couldn't take care of myself, my health. So what's changed since then is I started eating meat again, actually, here and there, because I was a vegetarian for like 7 or 8 years, I think. And then I started eating meat here and there. I don't eat it a ton, but I eat like chicken maybe once a week. And I think it's kind of helped. It could be placebo, but I feel like I have more energy. I sleep better. I don't sleep more. Like I still sleep the same amount of hours, but I feel like I get better quality sleep, and it could be all in my head. But that helped. I told myself I need to take care of myself physically and mentally and get a hold of my life before I start trying to do this artist glow up, because I cannot be, it's like the tiered list of like the triangle of hierarchy of needs, right? That's what I wrote down around that time. I remember the hierarchy of needs, you need shelter and things like that, and then food before you can ever get to, emotional needs, and then enlightenment, like creative and mental enlightenment, philosophical stuff up at the top of the triangle. You have to have your basic needs. I felt like I didn't have a lot of my basic needs. That's the best way to sum it up. I shouldn't have explained all the other stuff. It was better to just say that. I'm sorry. This is one vlog and I'm doing a whole catch up. So that's what happened to the Artist Way. I hope that made sense. That is what happened. The Artist Glow Up. So I put a pause on it. I would like to try to do this though. Now that I'm feeling a lot better, I'm feeling a lot more in control of my life and things, and I'm able to balance everything a lot more. I think the biggest change was really maybe my health. Eating meat again, I think it did help me mentally. It gave me more energy, more focus. It balanced things. A bummer to say that, but it wasn't because I, it's not because you can't be vegetarian and I think have a balanced lifestyle and health. It's because I was a really bad vegetarian. I wasn't getting enough protein at all. Like, I wasn't eating protein. Okay. It's because I'm so picky. I couldn't be a vegetarian. I was so freaking picky that I was not able to get what I needed. So anyway, and I still don't get all the nutrients that I need, but eating chicken is just like a cheat code because I can just get the nutrients from the chicken that I'm not getting in all the rest of the food that I'm eating. Anyway, that's the catch up for that. So the artist glow up. I told you about the everything list. Now the list is kind of outdated because some things have changed, so I'm not going to show you the whole list. Yeah, I want to end this clip because it's just too much. So I have to get in the groove of vlogging again and talking to the camera because I'm so used to doing TikTok now. Because I feel like I'm awkward in this clip. Like I don't really know. I'm not looking at the camera very much. I realized that. So I need to, that's why I'm doing this challenge to vlog every week, because I need to get used to doing this again. And I always speak too quickly because I used to ramble on, and my videos are always so long anyway, and I talk so much that if I speak slowly, I feel like I don't get enough, and then get enough out, and then the clip is really long, and then the vlog is really long, or whatever I'm filming is extremely long. But it's just going to be that way because I try to go faster, and then everything's coming out jumbled. So we're practicing. This is practice. I need to get back in the practice and the habit of this. Yeah. There's other stuff that I need to update you guys on, and I want to do a bag collection video at some point, but that's not going to be in this vlog. So I could show you my outfit. I think you've seen this before, though. You've seen this before. This is my J. Crew cashmere sweater. This is the cropped one. J. Crew has this sweater still. I don't think they have this striped one, though. My apologies. But they do have the cropped cashmere. I like the cropped one because it just fits my frame better. I don't like the classic cashmere sweater from J. Crew. I don't like saggy, jumbly stuff around my stomach area. So this is better. And then I'm wearing, before I show it to you, I'm wearing my J. Crew jeans and then my riding boots. Can you see them? The riding boots. Okay, let me show you the foyer really quickly. Okay, this is the outfit, and then I forgot. I need to update you guys on this Tabby Messenger bag that I was dyeing in the last vlog. But anyway, this is the fit. It is the cashmere sweater, as I said. It's my Ralph Lauren belt and J. Crew jeans, and then riding boots. There's a thing on the pants. Okay. Oops. Yeah. Okay, let me tell you about the bag. And the other thing is, maybe I'll say this in this clip or might talk about it another time. I did find another way to start engaging in art and stuff, and I'm doing like artist week recap thing on TikTok where every week I have goals of research or engaging in art that I'm supposed to do. So I think it's research a creative topic, whether it's like fashion or art history or just pop culture arts, like the arts in the world at the moment, researching that every week, like one topic or just going down a rabbit hole, whatever I'm interested in. Mostly fashion is what I've been researching lately in Maison Margiela and stuff like that, but not in the past 2 weeks because there's been some weird stuff happening with the family the past week, 2 weeks. So obviously with Carter and her injury, and she was at the house, and then other stuff happening that I won't get into. But I've been distracted in work because of the events. There's just been a lot going on, but I'm going to get back to that. So research topics and then read books, watch one movie per week, which I've only watched 2 since I've started this. And I'd like to talk about them. But they're Cillian Murphy movies because Cillian Murphy is my favorite actor right now. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not going to say I'm in love with him because I prefer my crush in real life than Cillian Murphy. Although, like, I don't know, Cillian Murphy, I like the Irishness of him and his voice. Anyway, I love Cillian Murphy. Let's just leave it at that. But I've seen 2 of his movies this past few weeks. I've seen other ones, obviously. But I'll talk about them another time, maybe. I talked about them on TikTok. And then the 4th thing is doing some kind of creative practice, whether it's like practicing guitar or drawing or scrapbooking or whatever. Literally anything. Writing, it's anything. So the 4 things: creative project, watching one movie, reading books, and then research. So those are the 4 things that I'm trying to do every single week to keep myself engaged in the arts. But anyway, let me show you this bag. This is what it looks like now. Like, can you see it in this lighting very well? It's technically not finished because I still need to clean it again. It's just been sitting on the table for the past month and a half because I just don't know what to do with it. It didn't work out the way that I was hoping to. I don't know what you guys saw last. I might have shown it after I dyed it a bit with the purple, but I only did like a quarter of purple mixed in with the red, and it turned the bag basically purple. So It's kind of a purple bag now. It's not terrible. I think it's a good bag, obviously, like, and it'll go well with my outfits. It's for travel. It's not for every day because it's such a big messenger bag, but it's basically purple now. I hope you can see it. I don't know if there's a better lighting to show it in, because I think over here, well, over here, you're very low on the table, but I don't know. Can you see that? It's basically like a wine purple color, not the color that it was on the runway, not the color I was aiming for. This is the test bag in comparison. But everyone was like, why didn't you test it? Or like, why can't you just do a scrap of white leather and then do the bag? Because every piece of leather is different. And the leather on this bag is different than other leather would be, other leather bags, whatever color Coach made this one, like the leather dye. Because this wasn't a stark white bag. It was like a cream bag. Anyway, yeah, I don't hate it though. And also it's pebbled leather, so it didn't absorb the dye correctly. Like if it was smooth leather, I think the color would be more standard across the whole bag, but it's very patchy. I don't know how well you can see that in this lighting or see me. Anyway, so I will let you know how this goes because I still need to work on it some more. It's just been a minute and it's still staining my fingers. Let me let you go for this moment. Also, the camera is not zoomed in like crazy. That was the end of the last vlog where I was freaking out because this camera, like the zoom got stuck. But I don't think that's happening right now. It's still not a wide enough angle though. As wide as I would like it. I don't know how this shot looks. But I started saving for a new camera. I only have $20 saved so far because every paycheck I'll just put a few bills into the camera savings jar. But I still have to save like $1,000, so it's still gonna take freaking forever. But we can work with this. If the zoom is not broken, it's okay for now. And worst comes to worst, we'll do the phone because I think it'll work filming with my phone if I have to. So we can make it through the fall and winter, I think, and I can get a new camera hopefully around my birthday in February or the spring. But we can make it work with this. I think it'll work. Okay, God willing. Let me let you go and I will see you tomorrow, I think. Hey guys, okay, so I didn't film anything yesterday, but today is Thursday, October 3rd. I'm gonna show you my outfit. I'm stressed about multiple things at the moment, so I'm not going to talk a lot, but I need to eat my food. I'm starving. I couldn't come home for lunch yesterday. I love my outfit today though, so I do want to show it to you. So the outfit though is fantastic, and I want to talk to you guys about my style inspirations. My new style inspirations in this outfit is that, but I can't talk about it right now. I don't have time, but this is the kind of vibe that I'm going for, or style or aesthetic that I'm going for. It is my white ribbed Vince boat neck shirt that I wear a lot. My Ralph Lauren belt. These are white Calvin Klein bootcut jeans, but I actually don't think that they're bootcut. I think they're technically flared. Like I think on the website they're called flared. And they are a bit more flared than my usual type of jean. Like more flared than a bootcut. But I think they look really good, so I don't care. And then the boots are my old Gringo boots, which you have seen a lot, so it's not anything new. I really want a pair of black, like knee-high boots. I've been looking on the RealReal, and I have a couple that I'm looking at buying, but I haven't been able to purchase them yet. But I do think I'd like that for the fall and the winter because I have my brown, my like burnt orange, kind of like brown riding boots that you've seen. I would like a cool toned brown version as well, but I don't want to rush into purchasing things. I want to find the right ones because those riding boots that I have are so perfect that I don't, it was just destiny to find those. And so that those have set the bar, and I don't want to just buy a pair of boots just to have the boots. I want the right pair of boots. But anyway, so I am looking for that at some point. I will get them, but I want to get it secondhand, like from the RealReal, some kind of good brand. I don't want to buy something that's new just to get it. Do you know what I mean? Like I want the perfect find because I got the riding boots from the RealReal and they are perfect. Okay, also the bag is the red Brooklyn bag. I love this. I'm falling in love with the red one as time goes on, like more and more. Obviously, I wanted the red one from the very beginning, but red is a pretty strong color on me, so I don't wear a lot of red, as you guys probably know. But this is just an accent, like an accessory color, so it's not like wearing a full red shirt or anything. But when I got it, I was like, okay, I love it, but it's gonna take some getting used to because I've been wearing the black one all the time, and that's such a good neutral. Lately, and especially today, when I've seen it in the sunlight, I'm bonding with it, I'm falling in love with it more and more, but I have worn this the most besides the black one, which is funny, just because it goes with more of my outfits in a style way than the green, even though the green is flattering with my outfits. Does that make sense? It doesn't make any sense, but I feel like this makes sense for the way that I express my style. Anyway, let me not talk about that. That's the outfit. So, yes. I'm gonna go, and I will see you later. Bye. Morning, guys. It is Friday. I'm making my coffee to take to the office. So even though now I'm getting Starbucks when, like, in the evenings, because, and after work and stuff, and on the weekends, because of the pumpkin stuff, because I love the pumpkin cream cold brew, obviously, as you've seen, but I still make my coffee in the morning at home for work, and then also on the weekends, I usually will wake up and then make my Chamberlain coffee and then later go get a Starbucks. So I used to get Starbucks as like twice a day or 3 times when I was really crazy, but now it's just like once a day. So I have improved there. It's just with the seasonal drinks, I kind of can't resist, you know. But anyway, I just put it in a Yeti, whatever this is, coffee tumbler. Cold brew. Then I just do a bit of milk. And then creamer. That's fine. Okay. It always tastes better on the weekends when it's in a glass cup, and it doesn't ever taste as good when it's the work one. I think it's just psychological, honestly. Okay, so what I'm wearing today is a Reformation sweater. This is my favorite. It's the Dana cashmere sweater, and it's not the highest quality cashmere. I pretty much can tell, even though I'm not an expert on cashmere or wool or anything, but I just know that it's technically not the highest quality. But I just love the shape of it, the fit, because it's not too billowy anywhere. It's just a nice flattering fit. And then I'm just wearing my what are these? J. Crew cropped flared bootcut jeans, and then my Converse, and then my red Brooklyn. I just wanted to chat because Friday is now over. Basically, the week is over. It was a long week. That's boring though. I want to talk to you about my money and my money moves. I wish I could tell you everything after the process of today's paycheck was done. Paycheck. I said paycheck. Paycheck was done, but I haven't done my money moves yet. First, let's open this package from Amazon. What I got is nail polish. This is the polish that I've been wearing, and I need to repaint. So I repainted my nails the other day, but I only had time to do the base layer and 1 layer of the red, and then I haven't finished it because I don't have time, because I can't paint my nails before I take a full shower where I have to wash my hair, right? Because long shower, running my fingers through my hair, it's gonna get messed up, my nails. But then if I take a shower too late at night, I can't paint my nails after the shower, because then I gotta go to bed, and then I'm gonna wake up with, like, as much as I let it dry, it still usually will end up with those the texture of the bed sheets on my nails. So I haven't finished my nails, but this is the color that I've been wearing. This is OPI, and it is the color I'm Not Really a Waitress, just in case anyone's ever wondering. That's my nail color. I do this every single time. There was a minute where I was doing all black nails, and then on the right hand, I was doing a red pinky, and then I was doing like some kind of blue or something on some of the nails, and then the other two were black, something like that. But now I just do red, and it's not really because of the red nail theory, but it's a little bit because of the red nail theory, because I'm like, I might as well, like, if it does make guys like me more subconsciously, then I might as well, because why not? And I don't have any issue with red nails. I really like it, actually. So this is the color that I've been doing. I get a lot of questions about it, so just in case anyone's wondering, I'm not really a waitress. I got it at Target, but I ordered this one from Amazon because I didn't feel like going to Target, because I basically never go to Target. Not never, but I don't go very often. I don't need to go to Target for a lot of things. So I don't feel like going just to get one thing of nail polish, so I figured I could get it from Amazon. And that's perfect. Okay, so also I'm completely in love with my red Brooklyn. This week I've just been completely obsessed with it, so in case anyone's wondering. This is my money journal, and in this I track when I get my paychecks. I call them my money moves, where I get my paycheck and then I figure out basically how much I have in my checking account in total after the paycheck. Then I do all of the payments that are going to be due for this next pay period. So until my next paycheck, I figure out like how much do I owe to all of my debts, and then how much do I owe in terms of like PayPal Pay in 4 or Afterpay or things like that, and my student loans, all of that. So then I calculate all of that I owe for the month, and then what I can pay. Usually I do like half the minimum every paycheck, but I need to pay more. That's the only way to really pay off debts. So I'm not going to go into detail about this, but I did get a paycheck today. And this is what I've been doing because I'm trying to obviously pay off my debts and make some freaking progress, but I have quite a lot that I owe to everything. So I don't want to go into detail about it here. I've talked about it on my TikTok, but that's what I need to do for this paycheck. And then I calculate the total amount that I paid towards my debts, which is the three main debts. I don't count Pay in 4 or Klarna or Afterpay or any of that as a debt, even though it is a debt. Like, I don't count it as a part of my total paid per check. So let's say like this last paycheck I paid $354 to my debts in total. So it's like 100 something to one credit, 100 something to my credit card, 100 something to student loans or whatever. Ended up being $354. So that means $100, right? Duh. So then I take out my cash, and I take out like about $20 per $100 that I paid towards my debt. So then I was able to take out $60, correct? Yep. So I took out $60 last paycheck, and I put it in my savings jars. I don't know if I showed that on the vlog, but that's what I've been doing because I'm really trying to pay off my debts, and I'm trying to also incentivize it. And then I still want to buy things, and I still have a wish list of items that I want. So instead of just buying them all the time with Afterpay and stuff, I'm trying to save up cash for the expensive items. But my rule is if it's under $200, I'm allowed to use Pay in 4 or Afterpay or something. So that's kind of my rule, just to keep me like, like technically it's still okay. And paying in 4 payments is actually very handy when you want a lot of things, but you can't buy them all just for full cost, if you know what I mean. So it's kind of cheating the system, and it's not the smartest way to do your finances, but it does help. When a lot of things cost so much money nowadays, it's hard to pay the full total of everything all the time, because then you'd maybe get one thing per paycheck, and it's just, there's a lot of stuff like that I need and want. So anyway, so as long as it's under $200, if it's over $200, then my rule is that I have to save for it with cash. So that's why I'm doing the cash in the jars and all that. So I just wanted to tell you guys, since today is payday, I will be doing these money moves probably tomorrow. It's all like right here, but I'm just not really showing you, but you can look at that if you want. But that was last paycheck, so I need to do that. And then the goal is whatever extra disposable cash that I have, I need to put towards my debts, but specifically the debt. I'm doing both the snowball effect and the avalanche effect because my debts happen to line up both ways for both. I think the snowball is you pay your smallest debt. Is that what it is? Yeah, smallest debt. You pay that off first, then you pay the minimum amount to the next largest debt until you pay off the small debt fully, then you can start paying extra towards your second largest debt. Does that make sense? That's the snowball effect. The avalanche is where whatever the debt is with the highest interest rate, you pay most towards that, and you do the minimums towards your other debts until you pay that highest interest rate debt off. But mine happened to line up exactly that same way. So my smallest debt is also the highest interest rate. Medium largest debt is the medium amount of interest rate, if you know what I mean, like in order. So that's what I've been doing. And I need to pay extra towards my smallest debt / highest interest rate debt. But I lately can only pay the minimum, but I'm trying to pay extra. I also have to pay extra towards my student loans currently for the next few paychecks because I'm behind on a few payments of it. Because for a while I hadn't even started paying my student loans yet until all of a sudden I figured out how to do it. So I'm behind on a bit, not a ton, but I'm still playing a little bit of catch up. So right now I'm putting more towards my student loans than the others. But yeah, so I just wanted to touch on that since it is payday. And I might, tomorrow when I take the cash out, or Sunday whenever I do that, because I need to actually do the money moves. When I take the cash out and I put it in the jars, I will show you guys that. But yeah, so other than that, it is Friday and I'm just going to eat some fried rice that I got. I almost forgot what I got, fried rice. And and drink my coffee. And try to get some rest tonight because I keep going to bed too late. And then I really want chicken minis tomorrow because last week I was trying to get chicken minis on Saturday. I can only get them Saturday morning because obviously you can't do it Sunday. This is Chick-fil-A, by the way, in case you don't have a Chick-fil-A near you. Chick-fil-A has these, like a breakfast that they only do till 10:30 a.m. And they have chicken minis, and I really want chicken minis, and I've been craving them. But I can't get it during the week because I'm not going to get chicken minis and then take them to the office, okay? But then I can't get them on Sundays because Chick-fil-A is closed on Sunday. So I can only get it Saturday. But I never wake up that early on Saturdays. So I need to try to get up early to get the chicken minis, or else I don't get them. Then I have to wait another week. So that's my challenge. Can I go to bed early enough to get enough rest to get up to get the chicken minis? Because every night this week I've been getting like 4 hours of sleep. So that's not good. So I need to get more tonight so that I can wake up. But I don't know. There's no guarantee. But I'll see you then, I think. Guys, I accidentally got too many chicken minis. Straight up. I forgot that they could serve 10. So I thought the highest amount that I could get was like 4 or 6 or 8 at most. And I said I was bold, and you probably heard I recorded it. I said I'll get the highest kind of chicken minis you got, and she said 10, and I said yeah. So whoops. The chicken minis are in the bag. It's too big. If I don't finish it, if I don't finish them all, I'll just give some to JJ. I'm sure he will eat it. The coffee tastes a little sour. So I don't know if that's just me because it's early and I haven't had any food and I've only had toothpaste in my mouth. So maybe that's why. But I don't know, the coffee might be a flop today. Usually it tastes much better than that. But the chicken minis should be great. So let me go in. I know that this vlog has been so long. If this is the whole vlog, everything that I filmed this week, I thought that weekly vlogging would be not enough. I thought it would be not enough. I thought I didn't have enough content or stuff to talk about or do or film to put in a vlog every single week. But week 1 has shown that there's too much that I can talk about. There is too much. So tomorrow, Sunday, I will start a new vlog. Today is going to be the end of this vlog because it's just been so long. I changed. I changed because I was not feeling good in the outfit that I had thrown on for the morning, my t-shirt. So I changed, even though I'm not going anywhere except for to Sephora and then the grocery store. Oh, and Michael's, because I'm going to get another jar to save cash in, but it's going to be specifically like a Coach bag jar, or at least like a bag jar, so there's something a separate savings fund for anytime there's like a Coach bag that I want or a bag and of any brand, and I just take the cash that I've saved up out of that jar, so I don't have to always think, because I don't want to buy anything with paying for anymore. I want to save up for them if they're over $200, which most leather bags are more than $200. So that's what I'm gonna do. So Michael's, Sephora, grocery store. I might as well get some Starbucks too. I didn't like the Chick-fil-A iced coffee that I got. I usually do like it, but these ones that I got this morning weren't good, so I've let them melt and waste away, which is a waste of money. But I'll probably get Starbucks. Yeah, so that's everything. And I actually don't think I'm gonna get a lot at Sephora, so it might not be a fun haul. So maybe I need to just end the video here. Honestly, probably I'll end it here unless I change my mind. I mean, I only have to get, what do I have to get? Yeah, I just have to get niacinamide new face wash that I use, the Ordinary Squalane cleanser in the mornings. I need to get that, and then my conditioner, and then I want to smell the new Glossier perfumes, the Glossier U. There's 2 new perfumes. I don't wear Glossier U. I've smelled it once, but I don't remember what it smelled like. But I'd like to smell the new ones if they have them there, but I'm not gonna buy them at all. I'm just curious because I saw it on TikTok. Well, that's everything. Maybe I should just end the vlog here. What do you think? This is the look. It's the perfect linen shirt from Banana Republic because it's kind of warm. And I also put my hair up in a ponytail. And I actually like how it looks, I think. I don't always like my ponytails. And then just my Calvin Klein jeans and my regular Freebird boots that you guys have always seen, so it's nothing new or interesting. Yeah, okay. Honestly, I think I'll just end the vlog here, guys. Let me check what it looks like. Yeah, I feel like I should just end the vlog here, and then I will start the next week's vlog tomorrow. Because there's not really anything else to talk about or film, and I know I've made this an extremely long vlog, so that's the dishwasher. Yeah, okay guys, I'm gonna let you go, and I will see you in the next vlog. God knows how long this will be and how long this edit will be, so if you've made it to this moment, that's insane, because I know that it's long. So, anyway, I will see you then.